Take a breath, step outside.
Yate, Nihikwasene. Hello, greetings everybody in the Beauty Way. To all our relations, five-fingered ones, we'd like to take this moment to acknowledge our traditional ancestors of all the lands we come from, particularly where we're sitting, the 19 pueblos all around us. And we would like to acknowledge the ancestors from the lands you all come from. And may we all leave a light footprint when we leave our visit here for our life journey on planet Earth, Mother Earth. And we'd also like to just let you all know that it's so important for Indigenous Ways to bridge cultural exchange with people globally. Therefore, we like to invite different walks of life, different perspectives. Wednesdays, people we respect and honor the walk they're doing and the gifts they're giving back to their communities. So that's what Indigenous Ways is all about. Plus, we're heavy into music too, and comedy as well. So with our virtual events, we have our Wednesday night Wisdom Keepers, we have our Friday night performers, and we also have comedians. We do a comedy act one time in the month, and we do a native deaf Indigenous presenter another day of the month. And then the other two or three Wednesdays of the month, we just bring somebody in we have a tremendous amount of respect for and honor the life walk they're doing. So I'm going to hand it off to Elena and let her talk about her new little toy called OBS, which I'm learning too.
Anyway, a really good evening to everyone. If you're out there in social media land, thanks so much for tuning in to where we are. So welcome to the Indigenous Ways concert series. We have been doing this for the last, since the beginning of April. So if this is your first time, welcome, and to our many people who are returnees, we're so grateful to have you. Thank you, Christine, and also Hilda that are on the line, Harry. We've got a lot of regulars that we're really honored. So we're beaming out through Zoom. We've got a wonderful cohort of people that are on the line with us, which we are really honored to have you here. Thank you for your time and being with us, and also and those people that have beamed in onto our social networks, whether that be through our Facebook pages, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube pages, and also we've just gone into Twitch. So if you're watching us from there, welcome. If you want to come through, I know there's a lot of people that have low to no bandwidth, hence the social media pages. So this is a lot of things that we're really playing with and that we're really honored with. On Wednesday, when the beautiful Dr. Annette Diamata was on, it's been so crazy for us. I thought it was the 19th on Wednesday, only to find out just now looking at the calendar, today is the 19th. So I just want to acknowledge Juneteenth today. And with that too, we have a wonderful t-shirt, or I've got a wonderful t-shirt that I'm wearing from the extraordinary Black poet E. Nina J., who we were very honored to meet in the summer festival circuit. Extraordinary poet. And so just honoring Juneteenth and what that is about. And so with that, Tash.
All right, well, in honoring the Emancipation Proclamation, freedom from slavery, that's what today commemorates. This is a beautiful day for all of us to honor and to take time to reflect on racism, prejudices, conquer and divide, separation, using different means. We won't get into that, but it's a good day to just be in gratitude that we are all one, and we are all of the human species, and we have four-legged ones, we have winged ones, we are the two-legged ones. So with that said, I wanted to just honor our beautiful sister Lourdes Perez, who we absolutely fell in love with last year We met her at the Wisconsin Women's Festival. She's powerful.
Very powerful.
She's sacred.
Sacred.
And she walks her talk.
Oh.
So everybody give it up from Lourdes Perez. She hails from Puerto Rico and is based in San Antonio, Texas. She has a wonderful production company called Vox Femme and Voxbox. And we'll talk more about that later. So everybody give it up for Lourdes and Chris, her interpreter tonight.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. It's so great to be here. Thank you, Elena and Tash. I really appreciate your work, your art, and the invitation to be here. First, I want to honor the original people of this land that we're standing on, the Estocnat, the Carrizo Comecrudos, the Coahuil Tecan nations, and also remember the Taino nation, which is part of my ancestry. And also today, as we commemorate Juneteenth, it is a great honor to be here to sing and to share with you the commonality. We're also in the homeland of the Chicana, Chicanx, Chicano nation, who have really welcomed us here. So thank you. So today I'm going to do some songs at the beginning. Before I sing, I'm going to say the poetry in English. And I want to thank Resenciano for interpreting tonight. Thank you so much. Muchísimas gracias. I'm looking forward to this and appreciate all your work. So I want to start with a song called Santuarios. And if we can, I'll tell you the words. And basically, when we travel as people, there are the common things that unite us, the memories, the smells, the scents, the food, the night, the moon, the stars, the celebration, the dance, they're just coming together. And so Santuarios honors that and memory. So it goes, a candle goes out, the smoke leaps to the heavens. In my memory, I will light it again. With my own eyes, witness so many processions of towns and of histories. There is more than enough bread, no misunderstandings, a light, a mantle, rose petals, and two beautiful birds pass by to see nature, emissary. The earth is your masterpiece. Santuarios. No apaga la vela, el humo a la gloria, que yo en mi memoria la voy a encender. Con mis propios ojos el pasado ver. Tantas procesiones de pueblos e historias. Esta es el pan de su obra, no hay malentender. Una luz, un manto petado de rosas. Dos aves hermosas que pasan a ver. Natura emisaria, dueña de su obra. Polvo centenario conoce los pies y a los visitantes ofreces santuario. Plaza lo diario, hoy sagrado es, y un mundo al revés ven los visionarios. olas de sombrero, niños revoltosos, mantillas rebosas, uno, dos y tres. Que viva la fe, los tiempos alegres, y todo el que celebre lo sacro del ser. That was Santuarios. I should add a little piece in English that I didn't say in the second verse. It says, centenary dust, you know defeat, and to the visitors you offer sanctuary. Town Plaza, today, the ordinary is sacred, and the visionaries see a world upside down. A sea of hats, rambunctious children, headscarves, shawls, 1, 2, 3. Long live faith and happy times, and to all who celebrate the sacredness of being. Thank you. So this next song is called Venía Sola, and is a song to those who leave their places of origin in search of a better life. This song in particular is based on a painting by Liliana Wilson and from Chile, who had to leave Chile in el exilio. And this is a painting that she did of this woman in a boat, and is playing a cello in the boat, singing to the seas. So if we can get the translation, so I can. It says, she arrived alone in a boat, and a flag waved in the wind, and directing an orchestra of water, she was playing her cello. A wise owl had posed on the small boat. Looking far away, he sang to the seas, under the moon, his prediction. A circle, a sphere, roundness, a continuity, back to the beginning. Welcome us, because maybe next time it may be you who is the defenseless one. Venía sola. Venía sola en una barca y una bandera ondeaba el vuelo, y dirigiendo una orquesta de agua iba tocando su violonchelo. La 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 Un búho sabio se había posado en la pequeña embarcación. Mirando lejos, cantó a los mares bajo la luna su oración. Un círculo, una esfera, redondez, una continuidad, vuelta al comienzo. Recíbenos que la próxima vez puede que seas tú el indefenso. Un círculo, una esfera, redondez, una continuidad, vuelta al comienzo. Recíbenos que la próxima vez puede que seas tú el indefenso. La 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 venía sola en una barca y una bandera, ondeaba en vuelo y dirigiendo una orquesta de agua, iba tocando su violonchelo. Thank you.
Beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you so
Wow.
much.
Fabulous.
Thank you. Thank you. We always say that that, and this is true for so many people, that when you come from a place and you travel to another place and establish your life in a different place, you keep in your mind like a little embassy of where you come from. And I've always had this Puerto Rican embassy in my head that is filled with memories and songs and mountain music. And so this song is based on, it's a tribute to the region that I come from, which is the west side of the island of Puerto Rico. And this is it's called Costurera, which is dedicated to the seamstress. So my family, we come from a long line of seamstresses. I can't sew, but my grandmother did. So did my mother and others. But this is compiled in a book and CD called Dulce Vigilante, Remembranzas de la Región Oeste de Puerto Rico. And it is Sweet Guardian, Remembrances of the Western region of Puerto Rico. And so it is 3 generations of women seeing this history. My mother wrote the stories. From her stories, I derived songs in honoring traditional sounds, mountain music. And Andrea Carnaval, my niece, she did the drawings for the book. So this is her drawing that is on the cover of the book. So it's 3 generations of women. And so this is a song honoring the seamstresses, written in decima form, which is one of the styles that we cultivate and I learned to cultivate in Puerto Rico. It says, the laborer's wage book, kissed yellow by time, eaten by moth, is a fundamental part of the story. A way to enter the portal to the times of my grandmother, who only had for her schooling, for literature, embroidery, composer of dresses, architect of the cloth. Measurement and wisdom, mathematics in the cut, physical science in the posture, domain of engineering, threads and philosophy, dignity that does not wrinkle. And because life pushes to earn a mouthful of food, you decorate it with brocade, the needlework industry. Fine gloves for ladies, clothes for children and infants, elegant handkerchiefs, a dozen per hour. Work and work, exports of velvet, holding on to your country, wishing away exile, home deliveries, and a sleepless heart. Seamstress, who adorned my region, you closed with precision and a golden brooch, an era. With my song, I would like to stop the thread for a moment, to make the clock slower, to eternalize your stitch, and in the air, like a sword, let your monument shine. Costurera. Una libreta de jornal que el tiempo besó amarilla, carcomida de polilla, es parte fundamental para entrar por el portal de los tiempos de mi abuela, quien solo tuvo de escuela por literatura en Cajés, compositora de trajes, arquitecta de la tela. Medida y sabiduría, matemática en el corte, ciencia física en el porte, dominio de ingeniería, madeja y filosofía, dignidad que no se estruja, y porque la vida empuja para ganar el bocado, decoraste con brocado los talleres de la aguja. Guantes finos de señora, ropa de niños e infantes, pañuelitos elegantes, una docena por hora, labora que te labora, esportes de terciopelo, aferrándote a tu suelo para espantar el exilio, entregas a domicilio de un corazón en desvelo. Costurera, costurera, que adornaste mi región, cerraste con precisión y broche de oro una era. Con este cantar quisiera pausar el hilo un momento, hacer el reloj más lento, eternizar tu puntada y al aire como una espada que brille tu monumento, eternizar tu puntada y al aire como una espada que brille tu monumento. Tu monumento. Thank you.
Beautiful, powerful. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. My grandmother, sometimes I would see a blouse that I wanted to have for school. And I said, Milita, I wanted something like this. She goes, okay, just leave me, just draw it or leave me a sample of what you want. And then I'll leave it to her. And then next week I will come and this to be a new blouse for me. And that was beautiful. This next song is called Vestigios. And Vestigios is dedicated to my beloved Annette. We've been together for 29 years. There she is. You see her hand. We've been together for 29 years. And as some of you know who have been in long-term relationships, it's a beautiful work of love and life and walking together and facing challenges together and just it's a beautiful journey. And it's 29 years. It's a lot of years. And by the way, Miriam and Miriam today, my sisters Miriam also have been together for 29 years. Felicidades. This song, Annette, muchas gracias and thank you for your love and for being who you are and for the many gifts that you bring to this world. So I know you don't like me talking about you too much, putting the attention on you, but it should be. So I'll tell you the words. I tell you there is love. I promise you there is love. In this dry heart, I have a space, a place for two, vestiges that the pain on its way forgot to destroy. And I have as proof, and I love you, that filtered through two tears that have turned to crystal. And I have as proof two arms that await you, and a song that from that rocking chair I will sing to you. And I save for you a morning star, from July a rainstorm to wash the sadness from your walk. And I save for you a morning star, from July a downpour to erase the sadness from your walk. I swear to you there is love. I promise you there is love. In this dry heart I have a space, a place for two, vestiges that the pain on its way forgot to destroy. Vestigios. Te digo que hay amor, yo te prometo que hay amor. En este seco corazón tengo un lugar, un sitio para dos, vestigios que el dolor en su camino se olvidó de destrozar. Y tengo como prueba un te quiero que se cuela entre dos lágrimas que se han vuelto cristal. Y tengo como prueba dos brazos que te esperan y una canción que en un sillón te decanta. de julio un aguacero para que bañe la tristeza de tu andar y te guardé un lucero de julio un aguacero para que borre la tristeza de tu andar. Te digo que hay amor, yo te prometo que hay amor. En este seco corazón tengo un lugar, un sitio para dos, vestigios que el dolor en su camino se olvidó de destrozar. Gracias.
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Thank you.
Gracias, gracias, muchas gracias. I wonder if I should do a escarcha first and then lifting la vida for the end. Is that okay? Would that throw off the right? I wanted to Tasha and Elena said I can do some music and poetry, but I wanted to do this little poem that is called Escarcha. Escarcha is frost. And I wrote this when we used to live in Alaska. So I want to first tell you in English what it means. Yes, and then I'll do the Spanish one. Frost. In Alaska, the vastness of ice is just incredible, and the presence, the incredible, impressive, humongous presence of ice, mountains, that beauty, frightening, beautiful nature. So, and sometimes you dream of green. So it says, the only thing left is to pull out from the frost a green dream, faithful survivor, a green insistence, so that my east, my internal sun, may initiate its movement. Climbing vines and the scent of the passion flower are far away from me, like voices out of time. Hundreds of echoes, and at the closing of the day, this distance is futile illusion, because I will be present in the morning among the prayers of my mother. So, en español, escarcha o escarcha. We say escarcha. Solo me queda sacar de la escarcha un verde sueño, fiel sobreviviente. Un verde empeño para que mi oriente, cual sol interno, emprenda su marcha. Enredaderas y aromas de parcha me quedan lejos, cual voces tardías. Cientos de ecos, y al cerrar el día, esta distancia es ilusión vana, porque presente estaré de mañana entre los rezos de la madre mía. Thank you. If I keep reading, I'm going to continue to cry through my whole presentation. So, I want to do this song that is my last song for today, and then we if there's time, I would love to hear from you. You have questions, we can share. And then in this song, there is a coro. So I would like to have you sing with me. I don't know what kind of problem that would present for Zoom, so I don't want to cause any troubles, but it'd be nice if we can sing together at the end. So we'll see if that's possible. we sang this together with Tasha and Elena at National. It was fun, and the audience joined. So thank you so much. That was such an incredible time when we met. Thank you. Thank you. What a treasure. I tell you the words of the song. Okay. It's called I Have Life in My Hands. And Crescenciano, you have lives in your hands. So thank you. Muchísimas gracias. This is for you too. Thank you. She used to say with a voice of thunder, with the power of a grandmother, I have confidence in life because life is my school. I have confidence in life because life is my school. I have no pretensions about my knowledge or eloquence. I only have these two hands and the history of my people. I only have these two hands and the history of my people. I have life, I have life, I have life in my hands. It is the consequence of being a woman. It is the consequence of being human. I don't know of books nor poetry. I don't know of verbs or adverbs. I know that love is equal to the roses, and I know of your black eyes. I have life, I have life, I have life in my hands. It is a consequence of being a woman. It is a consequence of being human. I know how to tune a guitar. I know how to play a melody, because to sing is another form of expanding your entire soul. I have life, I have life, I have life in my hands. It is a consequence of being a woman. It is a consequence of being human. Now, we should do a little bit of rehearsal for the chorus part, okay? It goes like this. It says, tengo la vida, tengo la vida, tengo la vida en las manos. Es consecuencia de ser mujer, es consecuencia de ser humano. Y tengo la vida, tengo la vida, tengo la vida en las manos. Es consecuencia de ser mujer, es consecuencia de ser humano. Are you ready? I know I can hear you back, but I hope that you're singing.
Sí.
Yes.
Ah?
Sí.
Oh, awesome. Okay. We're ready? Decía con voz de trueno, con autoridad de abuela, tengo confianza en la vida, porque la vida es mi escuela. Tengo confianza en la vida, porque la vida es mi escuela. No tengo yo pretensiones de sabia ni de elocuente, solo tengo estas dos manos y la historia de mi gente. Solo tengo estas dos manos y la historia de mi gente. Tengo la vida, tengo la vida, tengo la vida en las manos. Es consecuencia de ser mujer, es consecuencia de ser humano. Y tengo la vida, tengo la vida, tengo la vida en las manos. Es consecuencia de ser mujer, es consecuencia de ser humano. Thank you for singing. No sé de libros ni prosa, No sé de verbos ni adverbios, sé que amor igual a rosa y sé de tus ojos negros, sé que amor igual a rosa y sé de tus ojitos negros porque tengo la vida, tengo la vida, tengo la vida en las manos. Es consecuencia de ser mujer, es consecuencia de ser humano y tengo la vida, tengo la vida, tengo la vida en las manos. Es consecuencia de ser mujer, es consecuencia de ser humano. Sé templar una guitarra, sé cantar una tonada, pues cantar es otra forma de expandir entera el alma, pues cantar es otra forma de expandir entera esta alma, porque tengo la vida, tengo la vida, tengo la vida en las manos. Es consecuencia de ser mujer, es consecuencia de ser humano. Tengo la vida, tengo la vida, tengo la vida en las manos. Es consecuencia de ser mujer, es consecuencia de ser humano. Y tengo la vida, tengo la vida, tengo la vida en las manos. Es consecuencia de ser mujer. Es consecuencia de ser
Woo!
Thank you. Thank you.
Muchas gracias.
Thank you
That
so
was
much.
phenomenal. Thank you so much, Lourdes. That was so fantastic.
Oh,
Absolutely.
Great medicine, man.
Love your
oh, thank you so
hauntingly,
much.
hauntingly painful contralto voice. So incredibly deep, takes those of us that don't even understand the language into the deep depths of our own soul just with your vocals alone.
Just stunning.
Wow.
We've got a lot of
You are
comments from
very,
those in
very
the chat books at
powerful.
Zoom. Thank you, and we'll share that in a minute.
Thank you so
Also got a lot
much.
of comments from people on social media that have been deeply touched.
Oh,
And we're going to share that as well. But we
Thank
want to
you.
just take this opportunity for those of you in Zoom. If you want to turn your cameras on and come back in. We're not too sure what it's going to do to our screen, but we'll just go through our little, what we need to go through, and then we'll have a collective circle with the beautiful Lourdes. If you need to share anything with her, if you want to make a comment, this is also out to social media that we can also share this as well with her. But thank you, thank you. So we're at the Indigenous Ways virtual events, and we are in the concert series, but next week.
We have Sarah Young Bear Brown. Sarah is Meskwaki, also known as Sac and Fox, and belongs to the Meskwaki Indian settlement out of Iowa. Sarah Young Bear Brown is also profoundly deaf. She is a voice for the people on so many different levels, so many different perspectives. She's the one that gets out there and puts her boots to the ground and walks with her little ones and her beautiful man who hails from the Choctaw Nation. They are a beautiful indigenous family, deaf and hard of hearing. They are going to, Sarah is going to be presenting to us next week about her perspectives, and she's going to share some of her beadworking. She's a beader, a fifth generation beader from her tribe, very, very active in her tribal way of life. And because of that, we have asked her to come and share what life looks like in Iowa from her perspective and what life looks like from her perspective. So we're excited to have Sarah Young Bear next week. And following that, we're very excited to have Thea Hopkins,
Woohoo,
who
Thea!
hails from the East Coast. We met Thea last year at the end of our tour in Los Angeles. Hey, Sarah, there's Sarah.
And we're really honored
Hey,
because
Sarah.
both Thea and Sarah are on tonight. So we're going to meet them very soon. But thank you.
So
They're going to be joining us next
Everybody,
week.
there's Sarah in her car with her little ones in the back seat. You can see Sarah. Wave at us, Sarah.
Hello.
Hi, Sarah. She's like, okay, all right already. So, yeah, Thea is amazing. We met her in Los Angeles.
Here we go, waving hello.
Yep. So we are going to open a screen up. Everybody can join in and talk to our beautiful sister Lourdes and ask any kind of questions you want.
Hang on, and just before we do that, we want to give a big shout out to our sponsors in making this possible, which being the First Peoples Fund, also the National Endowment of the Arts, the New Mexico Arts, and also the City of Santa Fe Arts and Development, that we're really honored to be able to put the concert series together. And then we've got funding as well for the Wisdom Circle, including those four, as well as the National Endowment of the Humanities, and also the New Mexico Humanities Council. Just before we zap and meet and greet everyone, we've got on Tuesday, we're going up to the Navajo Nation to do the Black Mountain Relief Run.
We're going to Dzithlajin, which also means mountain black, but in English it's Black Mountain. The community that we're focused on is Oak Ridge, which is at the very topmost of the mountain. I think it's close to 8,000 feet elevation. It's very much at the top of the mountain, along with Kitzili, Kits apostrophe Iillii, Kitzili, and also Forest Lake. On that mountain is about 40 families, around 200 members. We have masks, we have face shields, we have lots and lots and lots of cleaning supplies, Clorox, and from what you see there, more has actually arrived today.
This is our garage, or was our garage.
On Monday, we're going to get 50 boxes of fresh produce from Albuquerque, from Bandanas. I forget the name of the company, but they're donating a huge amount.
Bandanas.
Yeah, bandana mask. I don't remember, but yeah, we've got a U-Haul that we're going to fill up. We got Rachel from the Navajo Nation joining us, so there's going to be 3 of us going back with little kitty Smudge. Smudge will go on a road trip with us as well. We will take pictures and we will stay safe to the best of our very, very best abilities. We'll keep you all posted. We want to thank you all for your donations.
Absolutely, and we want to
donated. Artists coming on the show have donated. They've spread the word to their communities, and we have been amassed with a lot of donations. This is not going to stop, everybody. We're going to keep this rolling, okay? We're going to put some spotlight on Black Mountain.
So as Tash was saying, it takes a village to make this happen. So it wouldn't happen with any of you. We've got over $5,000 of through our online donations to make that happen. So thank you, helping feed the 200 people that are up there, or families, and making that possible. And if you want to donate, we've got PayPal, also Venmo. There's a website, at Donate, or else you can go through the snail mail. But really honored in being able to do this. And let's see, here we've got everyone. We're going to bring everyone in. Is that us? What are we looking at?
Kitty, Judy, Sarah Young Bear, Laura, Deaf Think Positive, Raida, Kaiten, Thea, Lourdes, Indigenous Ways, our beautiful ASL interpreter, Cress. And also want to do a quick shout out for Cress, who has been so gracious. As you can all tell, Cress has a knack for performance interpreting, which is very, 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 very unique. And he actually loves it. So he's been a lifesaver because we have quality, top-notch interpreting for poetry and music and comedy. Not easy to find, so we're so blessed to have Chris. Thank you, Chris, for doing the entire show tonight. He's been working all day. He runs a VRI business in California. He's got a family to support. And guess what? He comes and supports Indigenous Ways after he's been working all day with his hands. So let's give it up for Chris. Woo!
Fantastic. So now we've got you all, which is great. Thank you so much for beaming in through our Zoom pages and those people who are on our social media. But there's only one thing that we can do in the great blessing and how we've been so touched so deeply by the beautiful Lourdes. So let's give it up for Lourdes.
Thank you.
And this is
Thank
this
you.
wonderful time. This is a Q&A or comments while you're thinking of what we've got Anina J. This is her artwork that we've got here, who's also on the line. But we've got lots of beautiful comments on social media, friends that have been very deeply touched. But is there someone wanting to say anything or give a comment to Lourdes?
How you doing, Chris?
Just to let you know, I have a hard stop right at 6 because I have another job at 6. Okay. So I'm fine till 6.
Okay, thank you.
Lourdes, thank you, sis. I was waiting for tonight. You felt so good. I appreciate you. I love you so much. And I love your shirt, Elena. I have the same shirt on today, by the way.
We're on that.
Thank you. Thank you, Inina. I love you, and I love your poetry and your power. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Love you, Biggie. Thanks for popping on. TV.
Hi, TV. Did you want to say something, TV?
This is the interpreter. I don't see TV.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I have a question.
Yes.
Lourdes, are you working on anything new right now?
Hi, Raida. Thank you for joining. I'm always working. I have actually before this quarantine started, I went to the studio and I recorded music for a new CD. So I have material that's coming out, that will come out. Venia Sola is one of the songs, but that will, once we can return to the studio in some form or do something to add some instrumentation to some of the work, it will be coming out. So yeah, I have a whole CD in the works. Thank you for asking and joining and singing. I know you were singing.
We were all singing.
Absolutely.
Thanks. Oh, hello, Sandra and Mima from they're on Facebook. Thank you. They were singing. Sandra Valls, beautiful singer, and Mima Rios, beautiful singer too. Thank you.
I'm just going to go to Facebook, and we've got Mona Susan Power that has said,
Oh,
she cried away, dear Lourdes.
oh,
The power of your open-hearted authenticity coming across to us.
Thank
I'm
you.
crying with you.
And thank you for your writing. Amazing writer, Mona Susan.
There's a lot of people that are fans and people that love you that have come on. We've got Kathy Rainwall that says, she was watching Netflix and set in Spanish. But so many people here that have been deeply touched. Is there anyone on the Zoom that wants to give a comment? Oh, Judy, yeah.
Hi, Lourdes.
Hi.
Oh, I loved your art, your sister's artwork, your imagery. I'm a poet too, and I was
Oh,
very moved by your imagery. And you know, you reminded me a little of Edith Piaf. I don't know if you have any affinity for her, but
uh, I I do love her voice. Yes, it's
your
beautiful
music,
singer. My
your
sisters introduced me to her music when I was young. Yeah, love her
my
voice.
yes, my husband's Dutch, and that was his mother's favorite singer. So that's how
Oh,
I grew. But your your imagery and your music was so touching. Thank you
thank
so much.
thank
And
you.
boy, what a wonderful couple you are.
Powerful and beautiful.
Are you there, Annette? Are you
Hi,
hiding?
Annette.
Annette, thank you. Thank
I'd
you.
like y'all to move next door to me.
We just want to take this opportunity to thank our beautiful interpreter, Chris, who has been with us. Thank you so much for your services and making access available for all, Chris. You have a great
You got it,
night, and
Tosh.
we'll look forward to seeing you next
Thank you,
week
Chris.
with
We really love you a lot.
Fia.
Thank you.
Thank
I'm going
you.
to call
Thank
you.
you guys for letting me. Yes, let me just say thank you for letting me serve. Thank you for allowing me to come, and thank you for sharing your beautiful music. Thank you, Miss Lourdes. I have another job, so I gotta go. Bye bye. Love you guys. Bye
Thank you
bye.
so
Okay,
much.
everybody, I'm going
You,
to take
mate.
over the
So much.
Thank you.
interpreting.
Take care.
So
Be safe.
if you need interpreting services, we're going to Tash, where you'll be looking. Hey, TV, you're on the line. Is there anything you wish to say or share?
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hi,
Hi.
everybody. Yeah, so wow, you've got beautiful music. I was so fascinated by your beautiful words coming out of your heart, the music, the spirit that emulated just of life, how, you know, life must go on. I want to say many, many thank you um, to you. My heart goes out to you, okay? Lourdes, thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you for being here, and thank you so much. That means a lot. It means so much. It means that the ability to continue deriving from life to write, it will be fed by comments like yours and the comments that I've been hearing tonight. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
You know, Teresa Candelaria, who is on social media, she says, "What a great voice! Really touched my heart."
Thank you. Thank you, Teresa. Thank you so much.
Anyone through Zoom wanting to say or share anything?
Oh, I'll say one more thing. As soon as I get off of here, I'm going to start it over and listen again. And you know what? Also, I really enjoy hearing. Thank you so much for translating some of the poetry into English.
Thank you. Thank you.
I
Yeah,
thought that was
we're
above and
gonna also
beyond.
post it. Yeah, to Boxfam, right? As well. And in the comments, we put the poetry as well. Thank you. Means a lot.
Yeah, you're mesmerizing, sis. Actually.
Thank you, sister.
Yeah.
Thanks, Anina J, mate. It's always great to see and hear you. Anina J is this extraordinary poet and artist. This is some of her artwork. Extremely, extremely gifted. Yeah, so is there anyone else that wants to say or share anything? Yeah, Sarah.
Hello, everybody.
Hi.
Hello. Hello, Lourdes. Hello. Wow, you've got some beautiful words. Your lyrics, I was able to read. I would like to read. I'm curious about, is there any way that I can read your lyrics on the website so I can see what
Yes.
you're saying again?
Yes. Yes. We're gonna post them in a few places so that they can be you can see them. Okay. Definitely. Right after this. Thank you so much. Thank you so much
Thank
for
you
being
so
here.
much. Much love to you. You are absolutely beautiful.
So
Thank you.
Sarah
Thank you.
is going to be our phenomenal presenter on Wednesday.
We're going to be there.
Mountain
Yes, we're
Standard
going to see you.
Time at the Wisdom Circle. Same channel through Zoom, or if you're in social media, beam into that. As Tash was sharing earlier, she's going to be sharing not only about her culture and where she comes from, but she comes from five generations of beaters. So we're looking forward to that, Sarah. So thank you for being with us this evening. We're going to hook you up too with Laura, who is here from Deaf Think Positive. She was saying in the chat box she'd love to have you. Laura has a organization that helps deaf and blind people in recovery or getting sober. So thank you, Laura, for the work you do and also being here. Thea, I don't mean to put you on the spot. I know you're going to be with us on Friday and we can't wait for that. Is there anything you'd like to share about tonight, or just check in or anything like that? It's wonderful to see you.
Well, this is beautiful, Lourdes. It was wonderful to hear your music. It's
Thank
just
you.
gorgeous and deeply touching. And I just want to thank Elena and Tash for all that they're doing too, for the Navajo community. And it's so it's wonderful. So you guys are doing such a great job, and it touches my heart. So I'm looking forward to being here next week with everybody. So thank you for inviting me to be part of your series.
Thank you, Thea. What a joy to have you. Thea is from the Wampanoag Nation, and so she's going to be here next Friday. And she has not only a phenomenal voice, but just her lyrics. She's a gifted a songwriter like Lourdes. So be sure to tune in. And if you're not on our e-news, go to our website, because you'll get all the links, not only for those people that are in Zoom with us at the moment, particularly of Lourdes Perez, LOURDESPEREZ, or Z in these lands.com. So be sure to check that out. And her extraordinary beloved that she mentioned, Dr. Annette Demara, she was on the Wisdom Circle on Wednesday, but they also do Vox Fem, which is VOXFEM.org, a beautiful project that they've been doing together, and carrying the voices and many storytelling and things. But for those people on Zoom, it's in the box. We'll also put that in our newsletter and the links with the recorded archive of what we're going to be seeing now, which is all of the phenomenal artists that we have archived on our website. So please be sure to view and check them out and give comments. Okay, do we have anything else or anyone else want to share on Zoom before we close out the evening?
Yeah, I want to know when you guys are gonna when I'll get to experience you guys again.
Well, we need to get you to New Mexico.
No.
No, we're trying a few things. Hey, I'm not too sure. What we're doing at the moment is, thank you, Anina J, for saying that. We're going to bring you back here too for people to experience your extraordinary gifts. But right now we're focused on supporting the artists and guests like Sarah, Thea, yourself, Lourdes, because of what's going on, and we're in a position to do that. And so, and you, like you, Anina J, just so much what's been said and you said from the heart of what Lourdes shared, the gifts to be able to share that as a collective as we go through here. And as you've heard with Lourdes being so grateful of all of your feedback, because it's really important. You know, so, I don't know about you, Thea, but sometimes it's like, gee, particularly in the arts, are we doing the right thing here? You know, but then it just takes a comment of, hey, you so deeply touched me. That's the same with you, Anina J. You so deeply touched me. Thank you for that poem. Thank you for that song. Thank you for that lyric. Thank you for that chord. And I know for us, it's like, oh, maybe we should keep going. So to have this forum and you come on and, you know, feed our artists is really important. So thank you for that. Anyone else want to share anything? Jerry, I don't know where you are. Maybe you're underneath. Jerry was here 2 Wednesdays ago at the Wisdom Circle. So perhaps not. Does anyone want to share anything else before we close out? And let me have a look at social media if there's anyone there. Okay, Terry.
Terry says, I got to go, everybody. Bye.
Perfect. So, you know, on that note, thank you everyone for beaming in. Thank you for coming live in on Facebook, on our Zoom pages. If you want to know and want to be on Zoom, just go to IndigenousWays.org to the virtual events. There you'll see the archive of phenomenal artists, including Lourdes, who will be there tomorrow. We've got amazing guests that will be coming up. So we'll look forward to seeing you this time. But let's give it up again for the one and only Lourdes for blessing us with the deep.
Yay! Woo!
Thank you.
Sounds and resonance.
Thank you. Thank
Love you, love you, love you.
Touch the earth.